On 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 4. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Collins. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Curry, good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young looking around. That one falls. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Here's Green following the basket by Trae Young. Howard with it, guarded by Hunter. Clock at 6, and it's Harris off the drive. Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent, and he always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Young outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Harris. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Young fires away from outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Defensive breakdown. And they
oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. How can you not, Irv Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Harris. Curry attacking. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Young against Harris. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Tries again. Collins passes to Capella. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Trae Young. Outside for Curry. Here's Simmons. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Young. 6 points for him. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Collins dishes to Capella. Nice move. And good that time.
That is a great finish. Capella has a man draped all over him and still finds a way to get the ball in the bucket.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Simmons kicks to Howard. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 8.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top. They lead by a bucket. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Okongwu. Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. The Hawks trailing. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Maxey. On the wing, Milton. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Scott. Reverses. And that one's good. Maxey.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Maxey passes to Milton. And that one drops for him.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Pass to Snell. And stolen by Scott. One-on-one fast break. Here's Maxey. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Scott can't get it to go for Atlanta. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Snell, no good. The 76ers lead. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight? Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Back to Reed. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovich. With the tip. And it's Reed pulling it down. Philadelphia leading by 4, and there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Milton with it. Shot clock at 5. 59 seconds left in the first half. Collins with some nice D. Here's Herter, and he dunks it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside, Scott. The pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Young inside, up and in on the layup.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
And that's it for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is 8. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Tobias Harris. Simmons is out there with Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the 5.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Pass to Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter, the pass to Collins. For the lead. Young up top, guarded by Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in this league.
All free throws good from Capella. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Simmons dishes to Howard. Yes, that goes in. Howard's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Here's Williams. There's the feed to Okongwu. That shot, no good. Excellent D from Howard. And then Simmons slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Howard. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reed, he's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. To stop the run. Second chance shot. Capella. Good work there as it goes. Capella's got 10 points.
Only so much you could do against Capella. He's capable of keeping his balance through contact.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Simmons penetrating. A nice shot by Reed.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Simmons. Young's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Milton. And he converts the layup. Milton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Down low, Reed with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Maxey, and he banks in the layup. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Young, good.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Pass to Reed. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this. Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Here's Maxey. He's got 8. Back to Milton. 3-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. John Collins is out there with Gallinari, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Joe, he gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Young passes to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, really, Capella is a handful for the defense. I mean, at times you got to foul him.
No good on that one. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And here's Maxey. Passes it to Brosdakis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brosdakis has got his first basket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Young outside. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Prince is center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Poked away, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. On the wing, Green. And there's the pass to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away. And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Young leading the break. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Simmons against Young. Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Baseline jumper. Out to Harris. There's the dish to Curry. Another shot, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Curry. And the 76ers lead by 12. Now Young. Pass to Herter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Hawks, Kevin Herter.
So he gets them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Simmons with it.
Come get it, come get it. Man, you got nothing. You got nothing.
Just 5 to shoot. Harris outside. And it's good for 2.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Young against Simmons. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And a wide open look for Simmons. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 19 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Outside, Simmons. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 10. Young, right side. Capella trying to free himself up. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling.
Now here's Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
On its way from Young for two. Simmons with the defensive effort. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Good on both.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Here's Goodwin. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that.
So the 76ers win it.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. The shot's good from Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Now here's Simmons. for both teams tonight, Clark. Unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Antetokounmpo, guarded by Harris. Trying to get open is Lopez. Giannis, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the bucket in no time.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the 76ers making a change here. Scott's checked in. Simmons against Holiday. And it's Simmons penetrating. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's DiVincenzo, and he lays it straight in.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Stolen by Holiday. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons with it. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Giannis. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. 76ers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Bucks leading by 4. Lopez dishes to Giannis. And the rejection by Curry.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets it fly. Kicks it down to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons against Holiday. Passes it to Harris. Back to Simmons. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Simmons against Holiday. Simmons inside. Can't hit that one. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
We've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Porter's out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Here is Forbes following the basket by Dwight Howard. And here's the break. Here's Maxey. No good on the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. The pass to Middleton. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Karuch. It's stolen by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Reed. Pass to Maxey. The 3-pointer, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. And the basket by Karuch. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Howard finds Milton. They grab their own miss. Howard, good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the Bucks, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Passes it to Middleton. From downtown. And it's Reed pulling it down.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here is Forbes after the Sixers pick up 2. Out to the right wing. Connaughton passes to Portis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Out to the right wing. Here's Howard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Forbes dishes to Middleton. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Milton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And here is Simmons. Right wing to the middle. Fires the three. But they get it back. Ostakis passes to Simmons. Tries yet again. Reed kicks to Scott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The dish to Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And both free throws good for Reed. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Connaughton, and he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Simmons passes to Scott. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Scott's got his first 2 points.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
So that'll be it for... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, you like him better as a three or and that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Tobias Harris. Actually out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Reed, and it's Green in at the small forward. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Reed. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Reed. And here's the fast break. On up the court. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Taken away by Holiday. And pushing it up, Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Giannis. And the pass to Reed. Lopez with the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday. The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Howard's checked in for Reed. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
So it's Philadelphia now. Howard kicks to Simmons. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Outside, Antetokounmpo scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to Portis. Middleton on the wing. 4 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here, and the basket is good. Portis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Giannis outside. Ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Simmons looking around. Harris outside. Takes a 3. That shot missing.
Oh, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bobby Portis out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The high post shot. No good from Simmons.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
DiVincenzo against Simmons. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
Here's Simmons, and he finished it off with a lay-in.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Now DiVincenzo. Goes back up. And foul on. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It's good. 14 points for Ben Simmons.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Left side, Portis. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Caruth is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Giannis is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Curry with the 3. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now here is Holiday. The shot, no good. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Nets. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Harden. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And both teams, Doris, battling injury.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Harden with it. And Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now, here is Harden. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lobs it up for Jordan. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Drives back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now, here's Green. Now, Irving. Green passes to Irving. Back to Green. A 3-ball. And Simmons with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's Simmons. He has 5. And Simmons slams it in. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Harden scanning the floor. And it's Irving missing. The 76ers leading. Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And oftentimes it's Harris spotting up. That drive may have caught the defense napping, and I really like the aggression.
So for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for James Harden. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Scott off target from outside. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Harris outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Fast break, here they come. Lets it go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's
He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Here's Maxey. He can't get it to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Claxton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And the 76ers also making a change. Eibel's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Inside. Ball stolen. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. To the inside, Aldridge. Irving finds Aldridge. Some solid defense from Reed.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And both free throws good for Reed. Just 3 on the clock.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. 76ers lead by. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Now, here's Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Reed. That one misses. Aldridge with some nice D. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Maxey, no good. The Nets with the lead. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. A nice shot by Irving.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Maxey passes to Scott. Here's Maxey. Passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Tied by Scott and finished off by Scott.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside Irving. Over Maxey. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Maxey passes to Reed. Outside, Scott. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Over Harris. Pass to Thibault. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. Back to Irving. Lets it go with a three. And Harris is good for three. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Thybulle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Griffin. And that one goes long.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Thybulle with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Korkmaz. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Sounds good.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Brown. And there it is for him. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Here's Harden. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Simmons on the wing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Green. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harden with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Simmons passes to Howard. Hits the jumper in space.
Boy, I'll tell you, in the catch and shoot, Dwight Howard, that's the modern NBA necessity. Make shots.
Here's Harden. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. He's been a different player than he was.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Howard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Curry. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Out to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No good from Simmons.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for...
Oh! And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
The 76ers trail by 7. Curry passes to Howard. Out to Harris. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Griffin. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Green against Harris. Here's Howard. Rebounded by the Nets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Basket counts. Harden's got 20 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Curry attacking. Here's Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Howard's got 8 points. Harden against Curry. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Passes it to Green. He kicks it to Curry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harris's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 13. There's the lob for Harris. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow,
And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Irving, then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Irving. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Irving, and the layup falls. Irving's got 20 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Simmons, and it's blocked. Nobody near Irving. Again, Irving missing. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Here's Harden. The pass to Claxton. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. Harden left side. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Over Simmons. And it's Irving missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Irving against Curry. And the rejection by Curry.
How about the effort from Seth Curry? If he's blocking shots, wow, what a lift for his guys.
Howard, the pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Howard's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Harden. They kick it out to Green. Back to Harden. Shooting foul, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch.
Oh, my! Wow! And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Harden against Simmons. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound, Howard. Curry finds Simmons. Harris outside. Fires from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. For the 3. Tips it, and Howard with the second chance points.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
A 3 from Simmons. His 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Harden's got 32 points in the game. Here's Simmons. Jordan with the rebound. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Irving. Heibel with the ball. Here's Brasdeikis. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Welcome to Philadelphia, the birth. And before we get...
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center. And for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the small forward.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Maxey. Harris outside. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And that one drops for him.
traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Hunter dishes to Collins. Pass to Young. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry outside, and the 76ers get it back. Clock at 6. Tries again. The dish now to Howard. It's stolen by Capella. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Here's Maxey. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end. I'd like to see Dwight Howard have some alertness on the offensive end, not for himself, but for his teammates sharing the ball that time.
Young looking around. Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Maxey. Feeds to Howard. Pass to Maxey. Shot from 12. Howard can't hit. The Hawks leading by 4. Back to Collins. Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
1:41 left in the first. Passes it to Harris. Over Collins. Fires for 3. Harris's shot is good.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Now, here is Young. T right on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The feed to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Huerter. And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Taken away by Williams. Fast break, the Hawks. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Simmons kicks to Thibault.
Can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Left side, Williams. Over Thibault. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead, up 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. Then there's Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So you know the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. In the corner, Snell with it. The pass to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark. 76ers trailing. Pass to Thybulle. Here's Simmons. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Williams. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Williams. To the middle. Okongwu kicks to Snell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. High post try. That's good on the jump shot. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Curry outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young drives in. And yes, it's good. Young's got 8 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Maxey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Puts it up from 7 and off the glass. That one's good. He's got 10.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Left side, Harris. Howard. It's good on the putback.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Young dishes to Hunter. Collins against Harris. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris passes to Curry. Harris's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
76ers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And here's Maxey. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Curry looking it over. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 70.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Young. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Here's Maxey. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yep, it counts. Maxey's got 6 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams looking over the floor. Capella trying to free himself up, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 4. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Reed the pass to Brazdeikis. He feeds it to Reed. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Collins with it, picked up by Harris. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Reed the pass to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. The 76ers trail by 6. Milton the pass to Simmons. Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. Back to Simmons.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Here's Snell, defended by Thibault. Snell kicks to Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Down low, here's Scott. Simmons left side. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Outside Williams. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got 6 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Gallinari dishes to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Snell. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Here's Gallinari. Here's Capella. Dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Capella. Another shot. Over Simmons. No good there off the double clutch. Thibault finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Young outside. Off target with his three. The 76ers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. A nice shot by Simmons.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Here's Young. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Curry, here we go. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And a change for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Fires top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, Tobias Harris showing off his versatility as a combo forward. Does a little bit of everything offensively.
Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Jacks up a 3. Here's Capella. Back to Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Curry. Takes the 13-footer, and he makes that one. Curry's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Harris against Young. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey.
Ben Simmons.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Simmons. He makes his 10th basket of the night for the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's stolen by Capella. Snell finds Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Thibault. Money!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Williams. From outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And that's an intentional foul. He sinks the clutch free throw.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 2. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Atlanta making some changes. Alinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. Misses the layup. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going up, and they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. And for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Holiday with the 3, but they recover it. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Curry, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
And you don't.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Antetokounmpo against Howard. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Curry. There's the pass to Howard. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
You can't allow Howard to get this kind of position. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Poked away. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. Moving it up. It's good. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers leading by 6. Curry deciding where to go with it. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 7. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. He's got 6.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Simmons. 1:14 left in the first quarter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Giannis high post. Simmons is there.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The 76ers leading by 5. Now Milton. To the paint. Outside for Simmons. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. And that one drops.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Forbes. That's tipped. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
They've got Scott. Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Milton after the made shot from Bobby Portis. This one for 3. Korkmaz, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Here's Tucker. The shot will not fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. Milton the pass to Thibault. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Bucks trail by 7. Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Portis. Back to Holiday. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And Simmons slams it in.
Look how smart he is. I mean, Simmons, he knows how to pick his spots. He knows his strengths.
Holiday looking for an opening. There's the lob to Portis. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Korkmaz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 9. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. And stolen by Simmons. And that one is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Holiday with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Connaughton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Maxey. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. And here is DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Curry, and Curry with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And it's Connaughton atop the key. 2 on the clock.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dicked it. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Right out of the gate, it was Philly setting the tone. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. They took commitment. And that's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. Middleton outside. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Howard. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Pass to Harris. Now, here's Maxey. Outside for Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 10 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Inside, here's Lopez. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bucks trail by 14. Giannis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
On the wing, Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 16.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Curry. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
That one goes in. Giannis has got 14.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
To the middle. Curry passes to Howard. Changes up. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 14 points for him.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Forbes. Floats it up for Giannis. And Middleton kicks to Forbes. 3 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's foul number 2 for him. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's DiVincenzo. That one a little long. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
And once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Shake Milton. Korkmaz is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
DiVincenzo shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday is checked in for Pat Connaughton. Now Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Reed the pass to Milton. From deep. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Bucks trail by 17. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Now, here's Tucker. Defense is right there. Second chance shot. And no good, trying to use the glass. The 76ers leading by 17. Outside for Simmons. Launches it. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He might never be a #1 option, but Tucker is there when they need him. He'll give you minutes, and he'll give you points.
Pass to Korkmaz. Outside, Simmons. No good with the triple.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's DiVincenzo. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Simmons. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. The 76ers leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bucks on defense. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points to the inside. Stolen by Holiday.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Fast break, here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Down low, and then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Joe. And the 76ers get it back. On the wing, Scott fires the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Bucks trail by 13. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back, and it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dwight Howard.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And he is unable to get the second one. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Reed.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Curry can't get it to go. They're running. Hangs onto Tacumbo. No good. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Brazdeikis. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the Nets starting 5. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 4-man position.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Nets ball.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And It's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
It doesn't really matter if you body harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Harden against Curry. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here is Irving. He kicks to Harris. Back to Irving. The three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And the basket by Curry.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden outside. Jordan trying to free himself up.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Outside Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 6 points. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Howard can't hit. Nets leading by 8. Here's Harden. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Count that one. He's got 8.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. And Harden with the stuff.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Irving passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. And he gets it to go. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. And a missed layup. 6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. And Harden with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
With 1 on the clock, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. Curry's got 12 in the game. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the 5 down low.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Offensive rebound. And that one, good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Brown the pass to Aldridge. Milton grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. The drive by Simmons. And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The kick out to Aldridge. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. To the middle. And Simmons slams it in.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Irving's shot is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Aldridge against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Irving drives in, and Brooklyn turns it over again. James Harden, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. The 76ers trail by 7. Outside, Simmons. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Scooped up. Here's Claxton. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. An emphatic LU jam.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Here's Irving. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Nets leading by 7. In the corner, Harden. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Reed. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Reed. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. To the paint. Jordan against Simmons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Timeout called, the Nets. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 5. Maxey passes to Simmons. 34 seconds left in the first half. The shot comes out. 3-on-3. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Shots good by Simmons.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Harden inside the three-point line, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
6 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Simmons. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 15 points. And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Marcus Aldridge has checked in for the Nets. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Irving. Curry against Harden for the lead, and the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scott comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. And a change for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Harris passes to Aldridge. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The 76ers leading. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
And here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris outside. And they pick up 2. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Milton's shot is good. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And the jam by Harden.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. Harris looking it over. Shoots from the high post. And again, it's Philadelphia. 1:11 left in the third. Now Irving. He's got 15. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Lock at 6. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin leading the charge. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Ahead. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Korkmaz has got his first points of the game. Harden with it. He's got 20. No good on the 3. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Nets trail by 4. They've got Howard. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Simmons passes to Howard. Curry against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Howard. Brooklyn with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive. That evens the score. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Claxton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Simmons passes to Howard. Over Claxton. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Green gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Timeout called the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey.
You know, he's got such a diverse skill set. Irving can hurt you in a lot of ways. I mean, he's a player you'll have a lot of trouble game planning for.
Here's Curry. Out to Harris. There's the triple.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys. And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Harden. It's good. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he's able to get it back. Irving for 3. No good on the shot. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now, here is Irving. Defended by Thybulle. Now, here is Irving. Over Thybulle. And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Danny Green, he's checked in for Simmons. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Here is Harden. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Misses the layup. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. The kick out to Irving. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6.
Watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down. And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden kicks to Harris. Puts up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Simmons. A 3 ball. Doesn't go that time. And stolen by Simmons. And so it's Brooklyn with all right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.